Today we're reacting to the Minecraft mob vote. Before I start the video, I'm going to make people mad. If you don't want your opinion to be offended, then don't watch this video. Like, click off. No more. No. I'm just gonna say, especially you Glare fans, you're gonna get mad if you watch this video. So don't watch it. Avoid getting mad. And that's all. Enjoy the video, and hopefully you don't disagree too harshly with my opinions. We're watching the Minecraft mob vote. It's really late, but it's better than nothing.
Hello,
you guys already know what I
Minecrafters
voted
of
for.
the world.
Well, maybe not on YouTube.
I'm and I'm back yet again to help guide you through this year's incredibly important and potentially life-altering vote. Remember
and me are
Phantom?
homies if you
for an
didn't know.
amazing mob that will be added to Minecraft. For those of you who haven't been a part of Minecraft Live before, here's how it
I've
works.
been part of
Our developers came up with three different mobs that they think could
I voted
potentially
for the
be a great addition to Minecraft for a variety of reasons.
I don't
but
remember.
you, the community of Minecraft players around the world, get to decide which one gets further developed and brought into the game in a future update, and which ones will live on only in our hearts as what could have been.
Pog.
Like you, little baby. I'll never forget you.
I didn't vote for Mooblu, but
Moving on. The actual winner of last year's intense mob vote was none other than the glow squid. If you haven't run into these majestic creatures swimming around under the stars on a clear night, you are really missing out. But that was last year, and this is now. So here's what you need to do. We have 3 mobs for you to choose from, and there will be 2 rounds of voting. The first round, of course, will include all 3 mobs, but one will get voted out. In the second round, there will only be the 2 remaining mobs, then just one.
Also, if you haven't seen this,
as in previous years,
that's
the
why
vote
I'm not
will
saying
happen on
anything.
Twitter.
I already know what
so
happens.
If you don't already have an account, you'll need to quickly make one. And if you do have an account, make sure you're logged in. Then when I tell you it's time to vote, go to the Minecraft Twitter account and check out the live voting poll with all 3 mob options. Pick the one you want to see added to Minecraft and click to cast your vote. That's it. It's like super easy. Well, the clicking part is easy. The choosing part, considerably more difficult. Now that you know what to do, let's go over your options. And who better to talk about our 3 potential new mobs than someone who is tiny in size, but never in heart. The one, the only, Tiny
Jeb!
Hey, Tiny Jens. So, can you help by telling...
I call him Jeb.
What? I can't hear you. Hold on.
Oh.
I'll come up to the surface.
Okay. We'll just wait. Watch it there. Can you hear me now?
What? I still can't hear you. Hold on. So impatient.
Jeb is getting hard of hearing, guys.
Phew.
Donate.
Tiny
Donate
Jens.
today.
You made it.
For Jeb to
Can
get
you
hearing.
tell our viewers all about this year's mobs?
I'm actually very busy. I lost Tiny Agnes again. I had retraced my steps, and now I have to go all the way back down there.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
But don't worry. I know someone who can fill in for me.
Great.
That
Thanks.
is real Jeb.
Okay. Bye, Tiny Jens. Jens, you're here.
Hi, Boo.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I
Thank you.
guess Tiny Jens sent you while he looks for Tiny Agnes once again.
Exactly. It's a tough job.
It really is.
Yes.
Well, since you're here, can you please tell everyone all about this year's mobs?
Absolutely. So, as you already mentioned, the team came up with 3 lovely creatures that we believe that players will enjoy interacting with, and they are the Glare, the Lay, and the Copper Golem.
Those all sound really cool.
Absolutely. And
you guys should have voted Copper
we have the
Golem.
Glare, which is it's a creature that flies around and doesn't really like dark areas because it knows that in dark areas there might be monsters spawning.
Yes.
So naturally it goes to those areas and gets really grumpy about it, and, and that is to bring that player's attention so that the problem can be fixed.
Okay.
And we are thinking about ideas that in certain circumstances the glare may even help you light up these areas to solve your monster spawning problems.
The glare sounds amazing. I'm ready to vote glare now.
Yes, but then we have the LA, which is also a flying, lovely creature that loves music and
Who doesn't?
nice sounds. And if you give it an item, it will start looking for similar items lying around and bring them to you.
Okay.
And if you also play on a note block, it will drop the items.
Any
on
Jeb
that
stands
location
in the
instead.
chat?
That's useful.
Yes, and we imagine that players can maybe use this to make the LA help you with, I don't know, sorting items or clearing up areas.
Yeah.
I think there are many possibilities.
Okay, so vote LA. I get it.
Yes, but then we have the copper golem, and as the name implies, it's a golem made out of copper, so it's an excellent use for copper, and it will also interact with you, and
It's the only one that
since
does
it's made out of
something
copper,
cool.
It will over time oxidize.
I'm saying
and,
it now. The other
maybe
ones are bad.
Turn into a statue.
Copper golems.
But don't worry, you can deoxidize it using an axe, or it actually carries around a lightning rod on its head, so a lightning strike can also deoxidize it.
Wow.
In addition, it loves pressing buttons a little bit randomly, specifically copper buttons.
But it randomly presses.
Yes, so that can also be used in some interesting contraptions, we believe.
That's amazing. So copper golem, LA, glare, all sound good. How do people choose? I think it's going to be quite difficult. But you've given them a lot to think about. So I think people will figure out what they like the most.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much, Jens, for coming by. I have now a creator question for you.
Hola, soy el 997 de México y tengo unas preguntas para ustedes. Primera pregunta, ¿cómo deciden qué mob poner a votación cada año? Segunda pregunta, ¿cómo se le ocurre al equipo cada nuevo mob? Última pregunta, ¿se basan en los comentarios de la comunidad de fans o es inspiración del equipo?
Okay, those three questions I think everyone who wants to know the answer of.
Yeah, well, ideas and inspiration can come from many places. Sometimes it just spontaneously appears when you're walking around in the park, or often you play other games, watching movies, or playing Minecraft. And the community is also a great help. They have so many ideas and they do so many fun things. So we have a lot of ideas to work with, and we need to figure out which ones do we want to do next. And a good way of doing that is actually playing in the game and see which areas that can be improved. I lost my train of thought.
There's so many different ways that these ideas come, and that's really exciting to hear.
Yeah.
So when the community votes on a mob today, that mob is going to move forward towards being in Minecraft. How finished already is that mob, or is there a lot of work to do?
Well, of course we have the big concept that we wanted to do, but once we have the mob in the game and see how it interacts with the areas and other mobs and items, that's when you kind of find the last magic little details to make it really great.
I like hearing about the last magic details.
Yes.
Well, thanks, Jens. You've given everyone a lot to think about. Here we go. It's almost time to vote. Before we do, though, let's take a quick look at your choices once more. We have the glare, a mob that lets players know when they're in an area that's dark enough for monsters. You can bring it with you, and it will fly to dark areas. When it gets grumpy, you'll know that it's dark enough for monsters to spawn. Then there's the LA. If you give it an item, it will collect matching ones for you. It also loves music, so if there's a note block nearby, that's where it will drop these items for you. And finally, the copper
The
golem.
LA is not
a little
100%
golem that you
useless.
yourself can make out of copper. They oxidize over time and will
Copper,
eventually
gold, silver,
freeze into
stone.
statues. They love spending their time randomly pressing copper buttons, which would also be added to the game if the copper golem wins the vote. So those are your choices, and they are all so amazing. How will you choose? Jens gave us a lot to think about, and now you need to decide which mob you think you'd enjoy the most during your time playing Minecraft. Any of them would be useful, but choose your favorite and go vote for it now. Yes, that's right, the poll is now open. To cast your vote, make sure you're logged into your Twitter account, go to the Minecraft Twitter account and find the freshly launched poll with all 3 choices. Don't forget to click on the mob you most want to play Minecraft with. You can do it right now. After the first round of votes, I'll check back in with you so we can open the final round. Oh, well, it's been quite the turnout for our first round of mob voting. You have made your decision, and now one mob must go. We have the Glare, the Allay, and the Copper Golem. But you, the community, have spoken, and now one mob must leave the race. And that mob is the Glare. So that still leaves 2 amazing mobs to choose from.
Get wrecked,
Which
Tommy.
one do you want? Will it be the Allay or the Copper Golem? How do you see yourself playing and interacting with them in the future? Which one will make your game life easier or more fun? Or like the Year of the Phantom, way more terrifying? Don't worry about what anyone else wants. This is all about you and how you want to play Minecraft. But make your decision quickly because it's time to vote again. There's a brand new poll just posted to the Minecraft Twitter account with only these
Also, it's
2
way too
mob
late for
finalists
voting
to
now.
choose from.
Oh,
Make sure
don't
you're logged onto
actually
Twitter
vote.
and click the mob that you just can't wait to spend your days and nights with in the game. Your vote really counts, so don't miss out on your chance to change Minecraft. I know who I'm going to vote for, and I think I can see Jens voting right now.
Grabbing his chair.
Now it's time to see what mob you chose to add to the game. Hey Jens, do you have the results?
Yes, I have them right here in my chest.
Wow!
Really exciting.
You really came in style.
Here you go.
Thank you so much. That looked really comfortable. Okay, but now it's time to announce the winner. Okay, and the winner is the Allay.
At least it was not the Glare. I mean, I've been very openly against the fact that the Allay won, but at least it wasn't the Glare. I mean, I don't see the Glare winning this. The Copper Golem deserved the win for sure, but Allay is better than Glare. Also, George Not Found rigged the poll. I'm not saying that YouTubers shouldn't be allowed to vote, but they shouldn't be allowed to share their opinions publicly. Of course. I don't think so, because then, like, the stands. I'm blaming this on the stands already. Well, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more reaction videos, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.